Hey people, Fan95 here. I'm doing a game review today. It's weird, this is my first time doing it. But I'm doing NHL 2K10 versus NHL 10. First thing I really want to talk about NHL 2K10 is how stupid it is. I like it, but the graphics are terrible. Sometimes. The goaltending is terrible. It's like early 90s, before they even went in butterfly, when they jumped in front of the puck trying to block it. That's exactly how this is. Only a few times you can actually get them to do butterfly. One thing I like about it is it's fun. I have it for PS3, which I can play online. I'm supposed to face this guy, but he's never on. And one thing that I think is really weird, well, one thing I know, is they probably put this together in probably 5 to 6 months. Because it looks terribly done. There's only a few things that I can say good about it. The online play is fun. One thing that I can compare this to, it's just so cheesy. The goalies have like oversized gear. If you can kind of see, there's Marty Turco and Nicholas Backstrom. It's just so massively big on them. It's crazy. It's like the helmets go down to here, and you really don't even need a neck protector. And NHL, I'm just comparing this to an old NHL game, NHL 2K8. I'm comparing it to this because I don't have NHL 2K9. But the goaltending in this game is more realistic. Even the graphics are terrible. The one thing I do like about this game is the helmets are actual size. Like, they probably don't even go halfway down the neck. It may sound weird them talking about helmets, but it looks kind of stupid when they're just standing there in NHL 2K10 and just have the mask all the way down here. It's retarded. And NHL 2K10, well, not 2K10, NHL 10, it's probably the better game out of the two, because it looks a lot more realistic. In NHL 2K10, it looks cartoonish, which is boring. And only thing I can really compare NHL 2K10 to another game, as cartoonish it is. It may sound weird, but Saints Row 2 is kind of like that. It's more cartoonish, but I like Saints Row 2 more. Well, you can compare Saints Row 2 to Grand Theft Auto 4. I like Saints Row 2 better because I'm more of a guy who likes to use cheats. This may sound stupid, but I like using cheats. It's more fun because you can do a lot more stuff with cheats on. NHL 10, which I have for the Xbox, people are going to probably be saying about this video, but they're two completely different consoles. I've played them for both, and they're exactly the same. Even in NHL 10, it's exactly the same controls. If you're used to deking, it's pretty much just the joystick on both of the controllers. I was kind of wanting to get this for the Wii, but I didn't. And one thing that also tells me that NHL 2K10 is cheap is only $40 compared to $60 for the NHL 10. And I've had this for a while. The one thing I don't like about this game, another person I know, Screams of the Undead 1, he has the same exact game, but his got ruined and mine got ruined. Don't know how that really could have happened, because it was in the console the whole entire time I've had it. Not anymore, because it doesn't work. But his doesn't even let you play. Mine you can play, but sometimes it stops right in the middle of a game. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it stops because I have to rush to do everything, or it'll shut down completely. It doesn't shut down the system, but it shuts down, like, oh, you have to clean the disc, contact Xbox thing. I was going to call him, but I was like, if I have to pay for this, it's retarded. You can see how a lot better it is, like, graphics-wise, compared to this. Everything's, like, more realistic. This NHL 10 isn't. NHL 2K10 isn't. This is NHL 10. And people are probably going to say, they're two different consoles. How can you judge them? I just said that it's pretty much the same exact gameplay. Now, I don't know why I brought this up, but NHL 2K8 is fun. It's better than 2K10. I really would recommend it, but I played NHL 2K9. It's pretty much the same as NHL 2K8, except updated rosters. Now, bad thing about NHL 10 is if you have it on Xbox, it will probably get ruined. If you have PS3, it won't get ruined for some odd reason. I wish this got ruined, but it didn't, so. Well, that's pretty much it. And, well, not really. The goaltending in both games are completely different. They should be the same since it's 2010, and they should have the same exact goaltending styles. But the goaltending in NHL 2K8, like I said, is old school. You know, that's how I actually play hockey, because it's a lot simpler than going down the butterfly, but for more realistic ability, you should buy NHL 2K10. That's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Federal Fan 95 out.